Hi, this is Skoggit, and today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a beer review. Well, really what it is, it's a malt liquor review, and it's on a Old English brand 800. One of the viewers, Kyle Thorpe from Germany, asked that I do a review on this beverage. So, Kyle, if you're watching, it took me a while to find it, but here's your beer. Here's your review. Don't really know too much about Old English malt liquor, as I don't drink it. Let me see what I can find out here. Has an Old English 800 Brewing Company in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And I don't find the alcohol content, but I looked it up. Pretty interesting about this malt liquor is it's got different alcohol contents according to where you live. And if you live on the East Coast, then the alcohol content will be about 5.9% by volume. If you live in Oklahoma, then you got a 3.2 alcohol by volume. Oklahoma, to my understanding, just sells a 3.2 beer. And I've drank some of that 3.2 beer. It's not bad, but let's say, for instance, if you could drink a 6-pack and it would give you kind of a buzz, then you'd have to drink a 12-pack to get the same buzz. So that's basically what it is cut down in alcohol volume, where you get more of the water. If you live on the West Coast, you get they sell this in a 7.5 alcohol by volume. If you're in a high gravity area, I guess that would be like in the mountains, then it's 8.0% by volume. If you're on the European, live in Europe or around Europe or I guess UK, then you'd have a 6.1 alcohol by volume. Canada is 8.0 alcohol by volume. That's just pretty interesting how they brew different alcohol volumes, which is distributed to different places. And I thought that was pretty interesting when I looked it up. And something else, this in 1992, this Old English won a gold medal in the American Malt Liquor category. And so might be pretty good. I've never really tried it myself, but I'm going to give it a try, and then we'll rate it and everything. What I'll do is I'll rate it and go from there. The difference between malt liquor and beer is malt liquor, beer is fermented from the top or fermented from the bottom, whereas malt liquor is just fermented only from the bottom. Something else is it has a higher alcohol contents, but it's also got a sweeter taste than beer. It's less expensive. That means that it's cheaper. It's sold in 40 ounce bottles, like this one. This is the only one I can find it in. I don't think they make it in 12 ounce. I've never seen any. And I'm going to go ahead and review this. But I thought it was pretty interesting, and I want to thank you, Kyle, for bringing this to my attention, because this is pretty interesting and kind of like a learning experience for myself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and crack this bad boy open and pour some in a glass here. And we'll see how it looks here. Well, it's got a head to it, for one thing. It's got a lot of carbonation in it. You can see a lot of carbonation. It's got a pretty high head to it, and there's a lot of carbonation there. And Oh, let me show you this. This is what the label looks like. I forgot to do that, but if you want to go try some of this for yourself or whatever, then you can do so. Now, I rate my beers from 1 to 5, with 1 being the lowest, 5 being the highest. And I'm going to go ahead and take a smell of it. I can smell the malt. It's got a real heavy malt smell, and it's got kind of I'd say maybe a fruity smell to it. It smells similar to that of beer, but it's a little bit more sweeter. It's got a sweeter, more mellow smell to it. I'll go ahead and taste it. It's got a sweet taste to it. It's smooth going down. I get like the hint of malt, real strong malt, and also kind of like a hoppy taste to it. It's not really got a burn to it. It's real smooth. I mean, it's a pretty smooth malt liquor, and it's it's got a little bit of an aftertaste. I can taste a little bit of an aftertaste there, but all in all, it's not a bad malt liquor, to tell you the truth. Would I buy it again? There's a possibility, maybe, someday. It's not something I'm just going to go out and buy all the time, because I like a beer, a certain beer, Lone Star beer, and that's what I'm accustomed to drink. So this is good for a change. It's like I say, it's got a smooth taste to it. Now rating this malt liquor on a scale from 1 to 5, according to the way it tastes to me and everything. This is just my opinion. I'd rate this about a 4.5. I'd say a 4.5 would get this. It's not bad. It's not perfect. It's not a bad brew, but it's really not too bad. So I'd give it a pretty high rating. I hope you enjoyed this beer review on Old English 800 malt liquor. And Kyle, if you're out there, this is your review here. And I know you live in. You said you lived in Germany and everything. I'm sure the German beers over there is a lot stouter than they are over here. And I appreciate all you subscribers, and I appreciate everybody who views my video. Leave a comment whether you like the video, whether you don't, and y'all take care.